I just bought this Sky Shallow, if you ever heard that before, car lift that rivals the Quickjack, or does it? But it's half the cost. Is it worth it, or is it a death trap? I don't know. Let's take it out of the box and see. Yeah, right here would be nice. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I just bought this Sky Shallow, if you ever heard that before, car lift that rivals the Quickjack, or does it? This is the Vevor 5,000 pound car lift. I bought the Sky Shallow brand on Walmart for $1,100. And this comes with the SUV lifting kit. Compare that to the Quickjack's 5000 TL with the SUV lifting kit. That brings you around like $2,000. So this one is half off. Plus, I actually got a little bit extra off because I used my Capital One savings thing. So it was another 8% off. So basically saved the tax around $100. So this whole thing was $1,000, half the cost of the Quickjacks. But can it compare to a Quickjack? I don't have a Quickjack right now, but we'll take this one out of the box and we'll see how it is. The benefit of this one though is that it lifts straight up. It doesn't shift over like this, like the Quickjack does. And I just don't understand why they made it like that. They should have made it scissor lift like this. So this one seems like a better design, but we don't know. But it's half the cost. Is it worth it, or is it a death trap? I don't know. Let's take it out of the box and see. And even though I bought the Sky Shallow brand, you can see I still got the Vevor. The Chinese do this a lot. They'll just make the same product and just sell it under many different brands, many times cheaper than the kind of main brand. But we'll see when you open it up to see if it's actually a Vevor branded inside or if it's Sky Shallow. But either way, it should be the same build quality. This thing is huge and it weighs not a ton, but it weighs like 300 something pounds. So it comes in this crazy crate and it gets delivered by freight. They weren't very clear on when they were coming. There's a big truck delivering this with a little pallet jack. So yeah, you're not gonna get this into your little apartment or something. So make sure you're home if you order one of these because they're huge. Let's get it open. Here we have the jack pads, or lifting pads. This is the hydraulic line. Got the jack by itself. And here is the pump. And these are the extensions, and I don't think we're going to be using these because it's already questionably long and my cars are pretty short, except the Cayenne, but that weighs over 5,000 pounds, so it's not even going to work. We did a Quickjacks for that one. And here's the instruction manual. So yeah, Vevor. Now let's get a socket so we can unscrew the bolt that's holding everything in here so we can get those jacks out and take a look. That's a pretty big one. I don't know, 16, 18 maybe? It might be more like in 19, so that's what I got. Let's see if it fits. No, too small, so I guess it's 20 something. So let's see, I have a 22 here. Let's see if that's way too big. All right, that did it. So I think we only need to take out one side. Let's just make it simple using an adjustable wrench. Free at last. And it comes with the rubber blocks too. So these are the standard rubber blocks. Oh, Jesus. Really? Is it bolted down, or this is just how heavy it is? Oh yeah, I guess it's just, that is crazy heavy. Wow. Yeah. Whoa. Lift with your legs, but it's hard when it's situated like that. All right. It is a Vevor branded one, so even though you order the Sky Shallow or whatever the other names are, you'll get the Vevor. You can save a little bit of money buying the off-brand. Let's put some wheels on and the handle and see. They're pretty big, these things. Pretty big and heavy. So this is the little wheel, kind of puny. This is the top handle, so you could drag it. And this is the lifting pad, the SUV one, which you can extend up. But you put it here, and it's a little, it's a little loose when it sits in place here. So I don't know about that. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be, or if I need to secure it a little bit, because it feels a little wobbly. It's first impressions. Maybe the Quickjack is the same, but yeah, this one feels a little unsteady. Unless you're supposed to put it like this. This feels sturdier, so maybe. The question is, does this go on the top or the bottom? I think it goes on the top, which probably makes more sense, so that this can lay flat without having this thing, you know, get in the way. Whoa, windy. Too long, need a longer one. There we go. Now onto the wheels. That's interesting. The wheels are supposed to go on the back there. There's long and short nuts, but there's no hole to go all the way through, and there are no threads inside. So I don't know. Let's consult the manual. I know that they have terrible manuals, because a lot of people have said that these manuals are terrible, but yeah, that's odd. I guess I have to contact customer service and see what they say, and if they have a solution for this, but I guess for now it's fine. I guess I don't need wheels right now, but it's definitely interesting. Let's take a look at the compressor. Let's see. Whoa, that is a very, very orange controller. At least you'll know where it is. And the sticker is already peeling off. So, yeah. Yeah, the compressor seems well built, except for the peeling sticker and the handle that just like slips off, the little rubber grip on the handle. But you know, little things. Unfortunately, I don't have any oil today, any hydraulic oil, so I have to go get that before I can try it on any cars. But so far, so good, I guess. Except that little snafu with the wheels. I don't understand how they're supposed to go on. So let's contact Vevor and see what they say. The sticker here is also kind of coming off, and it's very crooked, but I don't know how important that is. Unless it's indicative of the overall quality, that like little things translate into bigger things not being done properly. But cross our fingers, and let's see if we can get the wheels on and some oil in this thing, and see if we can lift the car. Stuck on the plastic. These guys are very heavy. I think the Quickjack is lighter than this. I mean, they seem a little bit more heavy duty with the scissor part and everything, but definitely heavy, and especially without the wheels. But since I don't have any oil right now and I haven't figured out the wheels, I'm just gonna leave this for now. It can hang from these guys apparently, so I'm going to be doing that on the wall here so it can hang. Now that I took out the 3 other pads, or whatever you call it, the SUV ones, only the first one was a little wonky, so I think there's just something wrong with that one. It's like bulging at the end, so it doesn't stand flat. These other ones do, so I guess quality control, maybe so-so with Vevor. I'm gonna contact them about that as well, and we'll see what they say. If they send me a replacement, if there's a way of adjusting it, I don't know. But it doesn't seem great that it's wobbly like that, but the 3 other ones are not. So this one is all smooth and everything. When I put it on a level surface, it's pretty level. This one too, pretty level. The third one here, pretty level because they're all perfectly flat and smooth here. This one though, this is the first guy, and this one, definitely Mr. Wobbly Pants. And we can see that it's bulging a little bit here on the top. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but definitely bulging on the top here. I don't know if you can remove the pad here and fix it. Let's do that now. Let's see if we can do that. Let's remove these 4 screws and see if there's something we can adjust at the bottom. Come on, get out of there. Maybe it's just this little piece of it's a piece of rubber here. Pretty flat there. Nah, still pretty wobbly. Thought maybe it was a Princess and the Pea kind of situation here, where the little itty bitty piece of plastic kind of made the whole thing bulge. Maybe it did and it hasn't settled yet, but yeah, I think it's too wobbly. So let's see if they want to send a whole new thing or just the pad. Maybe I can just change out the pad. Let's see how the customer service is. Let's try and see if we can lift a car with these things. I still don't have the little threaded inserts that go in these frames so that I could screw on the wheels, but the wheels are pretty crappy anyway, especially on this concrete full of little pebbles and rocks ground that I have here. So I'm gonna try and lift it. It's gonna be really heavy. Hopefully it's fine. I'm gonna try and move it over to the car and get started. I also got hydraulic oil. I had to go to 2 different places to get the correct 46 weight, whatever it is that it needed, but have it and fill it up. They say 4 liters, but some places say that if you do 4 liters, it's going to overfill. I got a 1 gallon, which is 3.75 liters, so hopefully that's enough. Crossing our fingers that works. If not, we're going to have to go out and get some more oil. These things are insanely heavy. Well, I mean, I already bought them and I have them. Now we're going to try them, but I feel like the Quickjacks is definitely better for like a quick service shop to move around. So maybe the 7000 TL is in my future soon. We'll see. All right, not much room for pads in here. And I think I got to put them on first. It is pretty tight under there. I'm going to do double. I'm going to do these ones that came with it, and I'm going to do these ones, which are the Porsche ones. It fits, goes right into the little hole here, and you can twist it, and then it sits, and then it shouldn't be any pinch anywhere. It should like touch anything else. It should just be able to put this guy underneath here and hold it. Hopefully it's not too tall, but we'll see. Alright, that didn't work, so I'm just gonna use this. Maybe I can fold this up a little bit because the tray on the back here is too far back to hit the actual jack point. There is something else I can use, but let's see if we can. Here, actually, I think it worked. I think I can use this guy. No, I don't think so. It's looking a little sketchy, so I'm gonna go back to the original plan, not use the jack point, but the pointer for the back. Alright, I'm gonna try and use the rear suspension bushing arm thing, arm bushing, as the other point, and then I'll see how it goes. Alright, it's definitely a learning curve putting these guys under here and trying to figure out where to put the jack points and positioning the whole jack thing. So I think they're good. I mean, there's, you know, more gap on the back than on the front. It's not like the ground is not level, the car points are not level because I can't reach the two jacking points, so they're going to be different. Sure, if I could use the extension, but I think the extension will make it too long. Yeah, I don't think I can. So I'm gonna give it a try, and we can always abort if it doesn't work. Let's fill up the oil and see if we got enough oil. So I'm supposed to fill it up to the middle, it says, when the first time I'm using it. So here goes. It's a very flimsy filling cap. Oh, okay, there he goes. Thought it wasn't going to go at all. Filled it up to the center, which is what it said to fill up to for the first time. Yes, plug it in, power it on, and see what happens. All lines are plugged in, power's on, oil is filled up. Hopefully it's all in position, so I guess now we just cross our fingers and try and see how this does. It's not completely level ground, but I think it's level enough that it's going to be fine. But we will see. Nothing happened, but maybe we need to do it longer. Oh, there we go. It kind of just jumped. That's the upper there. Yeah, it's not fully into the gear yet, so we have to go a little higher. Feels pretty simple. Went pretty good. Definitely could be a little higher on the passenger side because it's leaning over a little bit now. But I think it's going to be stable enough. you could rock in it. It was super stable, so I don't think that's an issue. But for the future, maybe I can add a little plywood there just to level it out. But yeah, they're all locked in place. Feels pretty sturdy, and now I can do some work on this car. So yeah, good stuff. A little scary at times here, but overall, yeah, pretty good. Yeah, there we go. Tough tools, half price. Yeah, that is definitely true. I mean, it is half price of the Quickjack. Now, is it half as bad, or is it as good as the Quickjack? I don't know. I was reading up on these and Quickjack a lot before buying this. Jumping on this because it was a good deal. Quickjack, I mean, 6, 7, 8 years ago or something, it used to cost half of what it costs now. So they kind of just jacked the prices, pun not intended. And just because they could, because it was a popular product and it's a trusted brand. But, you know, does it need to cost that much? I don't know. We'll see. I think the Vevor proves that it doesn't need to. Now I just got to get rid of this box.